It's ARIBA and I am back with another tutorial. So today I am in New York with Tresemme for New York Fashion Week 2022 and I am so freaking excited. I have not been back for Fashion Week since pre-COVID and I'm back with one of the big dogs. Tresemme has actually sponsored New York Fashion Week for 28 seasons. So they definitely know what's up when it comes to front row fashion and backstage styling. And today I'm going to be using a bunch of new goodies from Tresemme to show you guys how to get that Fashion Week look at home. It's super easy. I've actually shared a version of this before on my channel. And today I'm doing pretty much the same thing, but we're adding a few more goodies because we want the maximum amount of height that we can get in our hair. We're gonna start with the Tresemme One Step 5-in-1 Volume Mist. And we are just gonna spray it directly on to our roots and our scalp, okay? And you wanna concentrate on the areas where you want the most amount of volume. For me, that's everywhere. So I'm just gonna go all the way in the back and in the front, everywhere, right onto the root, okay? So now that our roots are tackled, we're gonna tackle our mids and our ends, okay? So we're gonna go in with Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant Spray. This is actually gonna keep our hair safe from the direct heat, and it's gonna add a little bit of shine and protection to our mids and our lengths, and you don't need to apply this to your root. All right, so now that we have all the goodies in our hair, we are gonna go ahead and go in with the star of the show, the Tresemme Extra Firm Control Mousse. And this is actually a staple in my curly hair routine. I have posted it several times before, so I know this is not your first time seeing it. And I either alternate between like a cream-based product or a mousse. So the times that I stick to the mousse is when I want maximum amount of volume and I want it to be super, super big and I want hold, okay? And today is definitely one of those days. So as you can see, you can be super generous with it. You just want to kind of rub it in, and you don't necessarily want to put this on your scalp. You just want to get it close to the roots, mids, and ends. And when you're using a cream-based product, you can't really do that. With a cream base, you usually have to stick mids to ends. But with a mousse, you can go directly right on up because it's not going to make your hair like greasy or anything. This is actually just going to give us glorious volume. So you just want to kind of rub it in like so, and just kind of finger it through all the way, front and back. And you want to be generous with this, guys. Do not be stingy. Just get in there. So once we've kind of applied it like so, I like to dump my hair upside down to make sure that it's everywhere. And you want to take this opportunity to create clumps. And I don't know if I mentioned, you want to actually start with your hair dripping wet and you want it to be freshly clean, okay? And that's what's going to help create these clumps in your hair. So you want to basically go 360 with this, okay? So we're going to go back of the hairline like so, front of the hairline like so. And do not worry, I know it feels like odd to put products so close to your roots because we're kind of always taught not to, but with mousse, you want to because it's gonna help you create that volume, okay? So once you feel like you have enough mousse in your hair, give me one more second, okay. So once you feel like you have enough, and you start to see those clumps, you are good to go. And if you are at a point where you're not seeing the separation or the clumps, go ahead and grab a spray bottle and kind of just spray it into your hair and get a little bit of water in there because you do not want to start heat styling until you have clumps in your hair. And the reason for that is that you're going to get super, super frizzy and your curls won't be as defined if you start heat styling before you have your clumps. They kind of create something called like a cast over your hair, and that's what we want because that's what's going to give us the smooth, clean definition around each spiral, okay? So you guys can see I do not play with this mousse. We apply it in there. Yeah, I think we're looking good. We're feeling good. Okay, so we're going to start heat styling our hair. All right, so what we're going to do basically is grab our diffuser attachment, And we're gonna put, you're gonna set your blow dryer to high heat and high air, depending on how thick or thin your hair is, okay? So if your hair is on the finer side, you wanna keep your air on medium and your heat on low. And as your hair gets thicker into medium and coarser hair like mine, then you just wanna kind of start cranking it up, okay? So we're gonna go full blast.
Wiggle your way up, hold, release, and scrunch. Wiggle up, hold, release, and then scrunch. And you're gonna keep doing this all the way around. This angle is giving horror movie, like I did not think this through, but you wanna continue the pattern. You're gonna wiggle up, hold, release, scrunch, wiggle up, hold, release, and scrunch.
All right, so normally when I'm drying my hair with a cream-based product, I would stop here. My hair is about 50% dry right now, but because we are going in with a mousse today, I am gonna go ahead and dry my hair all the way. And the reason we wanna dry this all the way is because that's what's gonna give us the maximum amount of volume, especially on our roots, okay? And I'm still quite damp here, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep drying my hair. All right, I think, yeah, that feels really good. We are like 95% dry. I'll take it. Okay. So what we're gonna do now that we're pretty happy with where we're at is we're gonna go ahead and add a texture spray.
Tresemme 1-Step 5-in-1 Texture Mist.
And what this texture spray is gonna do is it's gonna give us a very nice matte finish, because my personal pet peeve when I wear my hair natural or curly is if my hair looks wet, or if it looks like I used a lot of like gel, or it just like the wet look, it just is not a vibe for me. I want the curls to look natural, and I want it to almost look a little bit, not messy, but like, you know, just natural. I don't want it to look prim and perfect. So this texture spray just kind of adds that kind of natural texture to it. It enhances what we already have going on. And we love the vibe, okay? And now what we're gonna do is just kind of clean it up. I think I'm gonna wear my hair off to one side today, just because normally I would leave it like nice and messy and big, but I'm gonna be taking a lot of pictures today, and so I want some kind of refinement here, because if I don't refine this side, all my pictures is gonna be like the wind just kind of blowing and doing that, and I don't want that. So we're gonna clean up one side here. So I'm just gonna quickly kind of roughly part it. We don't need it to be perfect whatsoever, but we just want this area in here to go back.
Tresemme Extra Hold Hairspray.
This hairspray does not play, okay? So I know I don't even need to use a bobby pin or anything to secure it into place. A little more for good luck. We can just rely on the hairspray alone to keep us intact here, okay? And you see, like, I have pretty frizzy hair, and I didn't need to like go in and smooth this out with heat at all. The hairspray is like strong enough to do the job for us. All right, so I am gonna go get dressed, and I will show you guys the final look. Okay guys, this is the final look. We are nice and big and voluminous, and this is my outfit. It's super hard to show you guys the full look on this, but head to my Instagram and then you can see like the entire outfit. But I gotta head out because I'm like, literally I need to be downstairs in 3 minutes. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This was super fun. This is like the best way to get maximum amount of volume in my curls, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna link everything that I use down below, and if you have any questions, as always, leave them in the comments.
And if you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to give it a thumbs up, show me some love in the comments, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!